Welcome back, guys. This is the MMA Neighborhood. I'm Devin.
And I am Steven.
And we are going over the post of UFC 272, Covington versus Masvidal, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, it all went down, game bred and chaos, and it happened, baby. Former friends and now enemies. It went down, but before we get into all that, we're going to break down the main card. Steve-O, what we got?
Yeah. We're going to start off with the heavyweights, and I'm sorry. Apparently, we have yard work going in the backyard, so if you hear little buzzing, that's because it's that. I got the window shut. There's not a lot I could do about that. But anyways, the heavyweight started off Sergey versus Greg Hardy. And what a great, vast disappointment this fight was. Yeah.
Your boy Greg Hardy still needs some work on that ground game, my friend. That ground game's not looking too great for Greg Hardy.
Well, it's what we said. If he would get taken down to the ground, it was going to be fucking done for him.
Yeah, we did call that shit.
And it basically happened like that. Fucking first round, 2 minutes, 16 seconds in. He ends up TKOing, knocking him out. You know what I'm saying? It was short. It was easy for Sergey, it seemed like. Greg Hardy had a few chances, but, he just didn't really capitalize when he should have. He threw a few strikes, but they were very overcommitted and very not, I don't know what the fuck he was doing in there, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think he knew either, man. Once Sergey got his hands wrapped around that boy's belly, it was over, man. He ragdolled freaking Greg Hardy all over the freaking ring and put him on the ground, did some ground pound. Greg Hardy, he gave up once he hit flat on the back.
Yeah, he's making it hard for me to be a fan of his, but three down fights, you know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, man. I don't know where he goes from here.
I don't either. It's a tough road for him at the moment. Definitely needs to work on that ground game, though.
At least take down defense. You know what I'm saying? At least be able to try and get up or do something so you're not just stuck on the ground.
Yeah. Definitely. But, and it seems like once he hits ground, he's kind of like, he gives up.
His morale breaks very, very quickly, very easily, And with people like that, with fighters like that, once their morale breaks, it's like, you're kind of just waiting just to get knocked out.
Yep.
It happens every time. You know what I'm saying, with fighters like that. So good job for Sergey. He handled business in there. He's now ranked 15. Greg Hardy's not even top 15. Hey. So we're going to see what happens there.
There's always Bellator. I like seeing him fight another time. See what happens.
He's an entertaining fighter. You know,
he's got the hands. He's a big guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's got power.
And he's not completely talentless. He still has potential in my eyes, but he's just on a very bad streak right now.
Hopefully, it's a big learning lesson for him. And he gets that ground game.
Yeah, fucking Francis Ngannou could learn takedowns and takedown defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Greg Hardy can too.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna move on to the welterweight. Kevin Holland's debut at welterweight versus Alex Cowboy Oliveira. Now,
I like this one, baby.
Dude, this was a good fight. I have quite a few, not quite a few. I have some little nitpicks that Kevin Holland, expressed, during that fight. Okay, he was being too leg kick heavy at the wrong fucking moments, and every time he threw a leg kick, he dropped his left hand down. And when we were watching the fight, Devin, if you recall, when he kept on doing it, I was like, look, he's about to get fucking hit really hard.
Yeah.
And what happened? Cowboy fucking hit him really hard.
You called it on the money, baby.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it was really bothering me seeing him be this leg kick heavy when his hands were, ended up finishing the job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the second round. But it's just like, dude, I don't know what you're doing right now. It's very perplexing to me.
I agree with you. I think he was throwing the leg kicks, spamming them, if you may say.
Yeah.
Spamming them out there, not really setting them up. And, but before we discredit him, he did get the win. He did end up dropping Cowboy in the second, getting that nasty KO finish on the ground.
Yeah.
His hands is what made the finish, a wide kick, right? So hopefully he learns from that and stops kicking so damn much.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't kick at all, of course.
Yeah, but set him up a little nicer.
Something, and don't throw a leg kick when your opponent's coming towards you, because you're just leaving yourself open. I saw it, and this was kind of like the start of this leg kicking saga we saw that night.
Yeah.
So we'll bring this
more leg kicks to come.
Yeah, more leg kicks to fucking come.
Do not leg kick someone; they're coming forward. That's stupid.
And sorry to cut you off. Especially if you're gonna naturally drop your left hand, leave your face open. And why the hell was Kevin Holland? Every time he would block a head kick or a punch from Oliveira, he put his right hand up to his head and dropped his left hand. So he was blocking half his face like this, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
I'm so confused.
A lot of defensive flaws in there.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Not sure what. I don't think he was proud of the performance either. Even though he got the win, I don't think he was proud of his performance. But I give him credit. He did what I called he would do. He finished Cowboy in a second. He dropped him, rocked him, and took care of business.
Yeah,
I like him at welterweight. He's a monster. He's got an 81-inch reach down there.
Yeah,
I mean, he can do damage.
Yeah.
The only problem is at the top echelon of the welterweight division is pure wrestlers.
Yeah.
And we'll go over some of them later, but that will give him horrible problems later on. However, he is bigger now that he's going welterweight. He is a bigger guy. We'll see. Trains with DC. We'll see if it helps.
Yeah, we will see. I would like to see. I do want to see if he would. I know he called out fucking Cowboy Cerrone.
Yeah, that was weak.
And it's like, okay, whatever. I would like to see him face Lee Jingeling. I think that would be a fire fight.
I do, but
Lee Jingeling,
that's a good one.
Lee Jingeling, his last fight, he lost to Hazmat, so Lee's coming off a loss. He was looking good before that, so I wouldn't mind seeing Kevin Holland versus Lee Jingeling.
I like that one a lot. I think he called out. I think he took back the Cowboy call out.
Oh, did he?
I think he called out the guy he got a headbutt with. He wants to rematch with that guy that he lost the no contest for the headbutt.
Oh, that's, man.
I know, but he wants it back.
Whatever, I don't care about that.
It's not exciting. But I like your pick. I like the Lee Jingeling.
I like that one.
Kevin Hall and Lee Jingeling will make it happen, baby.
All right.
Let's go.
And next we got a featherweight bout: Edson Barboza versus Bryce Mitchell.
Ooh, baby!
My God.
I hate to toot the horn, but I love it tonight, baby. We got Bryce Mitchell. I told you boys to watch this man. Go in there and handle Barboza. Was it the best exciting fight? No, but he did drop Barboza. He took him to the ground, and he won a 10-8 in every single round. In my opinion, this guy fucking totally dominated, and the greatest striker ever.
And you know what? I am a man of my word. I try to be a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? And you were right. I was hands down, full-fledged on Edson Barboza beating the fuck out this dude, and I was 100% wrong.
Yeah.
And I am sorry, Devin.
It's okay.
I am sorry.
It's okay, baby. I'm sure a lot of inmate neighborhood was wrong on this one. A lot of people have missed credit, just doubted it. And if you look at both guys, I mean, I would pick Barboza. He looks like a killer. Bryce don't. But Bryce made a name that night, baby.
Well, I will say this. Edson Barboza, one of the people tonight, including with Kevin Holland, leg kicking way too damn much.
Yeah.
Dude, you got hands. And he was unleashing his hands in the third round when he started kind of hitting Bryce Mitchell.
Right.
Even though Bryce was very dominant throughout the whole fight, there were moments when Edson was hitting him with good strikes with his hands, which he should have been doing since the first round.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't do that. So I'm just curious, why the hell you leg kicking so much when your hands could solve this very easily?
Yeah, I agree. Once he found success was with his hand. Just to mention, though, American Top Team has Dustin Poirier, who was doing the calf kicks. Has Edson Barboza as well, who's doing kicks. I mean, he's already a kicker. Barboza's a kicker in nature, right?
Of course.
He is, so you can't blame the guy.
But he's got hands, though.
He does, but that is his nature to kick. Should he have done it? You're right. He should have abandoned the kicks, thrown some punches. Because it ended up costing him some takedown, getting his ass taken down the ground, and getting smothered and basically just owned the whole fight.
Yeah.
Bryce Mitchell, though, Thug Nasty. Yeah, go check out his freaking album drop on YouTube, baby, because that boy's hot with it. Hot with the raps. And you know what? You got to love the man because he takes half his purse and gives it to the kids that need it. And I heard Dana White said he wouldn't even let him give his $45K to the charity. He's gonna give it to him himself.
Yeah, that was mad respect right there. I like that from Dana and Bryce Mitchell, even wanting to give away half his purse to kids in need and whatnot. So that's mad love and respect to him.
And he made a quote. I might misquote it, but he said, every time I fight, I'm gonna heal a kid. Like that's he's not in there just to hurt people. He's there to help people.
Yeah,
so
that's right. That's
some cool shit, man.
Yeah, he was.
Gives me goosebumps talking about it. I love this boy, man. Let's go to the top, Bryce. I want to see you climb them fucking rankings, boy.
Bryce Mitchell is now number 9, ranked in the featherweight.
Let's go.
Who do you see him wanting? Who do you think he should fight? I should say, not who he wants to fight. Who do you want him to fight?
Oh, man, that's a tough one, dude. Who we got in there? We got
because right at number 8 we have Giga, then 7 Arnold, Allen, Josh Emmett, Calvin Kattar, Chan Sung Jung, Yara Rodriguez, Brian Ortega, and then Max Holloway at number 1.
I think Giga,
most of those people are called for, though.
I think Giga is a good fight for him stylistically because it's similar to the Barboza. It's a stand-up guy, and it'll work better. I think Giga is a good match for him to keep him solid, keep it going. I think that would be a great fight for him. Josh Emmett, Dan Ige ain't that bad either, but I think they might be ranked a little higher than him or not. But
Josh Emmett's number 6. Dan Ige is actually number 10. One below Bryce Mitchell right now. So, but I like the Giga, Josh Emmett, even Dan Ige.
Yeah,
I like all 3 of those, honestly. Even though Dan Ige is like a step below. Ranking wise, I still like that call out.
Josh Emmett would be a pretty crazy one because Josh Emmett's a tough son of a bitch, man. He's got hands too. But,
that would be a fun fight, actually.
So it'd be pretty interesting to see him match up against that. But I think his best match would be Giga.
I like it.
Let's do it.
I think Giga's still healing up from that ass beating from Calvin Cater, though.
Oh, yeah, he is. That was a war, baby.
Dude,
that was a 5-round beating.
He got fucked.
So I don't know if he wants another one.
Oh.
Hey, what about Barboza? Is he kind of in a tough spot? He's on that.
Barboza, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know right now.
It's too hard to tell right now.
It is kind of hard to tell. He's number 11. He dropped a spot.
Has he fought Ige yet?
I don't know.
That'd be cool. I think that'd be a good match for him.
I'm not too sure.
If they haven't fought, that'd be pretty nice.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. And now we are going to go into the co-main event.
Nice.
The catchweight bout. I don't know why it was a catchweight, but anyways. RDA versus Renato
Moicano.
Yeah, there you go. Hey. Yeah, every time.
It was a catchweight because Moicano had a late notice. He only had a week to fight. And they just decided, hey, why make him cut weight, right?
What's the catchweight for? Like, would it have been a welterweight or
it's just in between? So it's like they let him get away with 5 pounds basically.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, get a little because it's a late notice. Give him a little extra weight. You don't have to cut off.
Let's start off with this. Why was this fight a 5-round fight?
So that was interesting. My guess is because I believe RDA was originally planned to fight Islam for 5 rounds.
Yeah.
But that didn't fall through. So I think he kept the contract, say I still want to fight 5 rounds, and they gave it to him. Interesting though, I don't know why. I wouldn't know why.
Like, why would they make the co-main 5 rounds? Anyways, with the non-title, you know what I'm saying? Like, this makes no sense.
And it brings up a lot in this fight because this fight was really interesting because Moicano was rocked and almost finished, and it looked like someone should have thrown the towel. But then you get in the 4th and 5th, and there's parts where Moicano looks like he's gonna finish RDA,
dude. Because and again. Moicano?
Sorry, Moicano.
Man, his right hand, he's dedicating that right hand to strictly only throwing uppercuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a sucker for an uppercut, as you know. But bro, when you're spamming them like that, I don't know what you're doing. You're not setting up your strikes how you were with your last opponent.
Yeah, with Anthony Hernandez.
Yeah, with Anthony Hernandez, you're not setting this shit up.
Yeah, his timing was not as clean as that previous fight.
And granted, he had a full fight camp for that one. For this one, he had 8 days, 7 days, some crazy stuff like that. So I'm not I'm not beating on him too hard about this with these criticisms, but it's just like, man, they're trying to mix it up a little bit.
It's small criticisms because we just want to see the guy. We seen what he could have done to finish the fight. And he didn't do it, but you gotta give him the credit because he was hurt in RDA. He did hurt him, but there's times where he probably could have finished RDA if he made the right combination choice. Instead, he stuck to just the lead straight or lead uppercut, and it wasn't landing.
Yeah. So yeah, all props to RDA. I was talking mad smack on the dude before. Yeah. I mean, not too much, but I'm just not a fan of him. But damn it, dude, he really made me swallow my damn words.
Yeah, he's got heart. He stays in the game. He kept grinding that dude out, dude.
Dude, it was.
I think on the feet though, I think Moicano was getting the best of him on the feet.
At times, I still felt like the beginning of the fight, all the way to probably like the 3rd round, RDA was complete domination. Yeah, it was complete domination.
If it was a 3-round fight, it would have been all 3 for RDA. Yeah. I think him wanting 5 rounds might have almost backfired his ass because
almost
Moicano was starting to get a little rhythm going, and he's busting RDA up.
And exactly what you said, the 4th and 5th round, Moicano, he was starting to let those hands go. It's like, bro, this is what I'm talking about, man.
Where were you?
And that was why I was so irritated at the Barboza fights because, bro, I know what your hands could do. Why aren't you let him go.
Yeah.
Let him go. Put this boy away. But you just didn't. And Renato Moicano.
Good job. There you go. I think you got it right that time.
I think I said the first name wrong. But anyways, man, he was picking up in the 4th, 5th round, but he ended up losing via decision.
I got a heavy question though for you.
Yes.
Would you throw in the towel on Moicano for that one?
Man, you know what? His eye looked pretty bad. I'm pretty sure it was his left eye looked pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
For the most part, I would say no.
Yeah. The doctor came in twice, checked him. Doctor cleared it both times.
Because he looked bad, but he still looked kind of consciously there.
Right.
You know, that's up for the team and the fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
it's a sticky situation.
That's not the worst I've seen a fighter.
I 100% agree. It's hard to tell. Like, there was points where I was like, fuck, call it. But then there's point, the fighter's too strong for his own good type of thing.
Yeah.
They was getting to that point where, he wasn't going to be able to fucking get out.
Well, I'll bring this as an example. Do you think Brian Ortega's team should have thrown in the towel versus Volkanovski?
You read my motherfucking mind over here. You did a Jedi mind trick on me.
Come on,
See,
baby.
I would say Ortega took a bigger beating.
Fuck yeah.
So, yeah, I throw the towel on Ortega's ass.
But Brian Ortega, he went in there 4th and 5th round, still looking crisp with the striking. He fought his heart out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
it's hard to call.
The best way I could say it is the fighter's corner is going to know whether or not that fighter is actually 100% there.
Yeah.
Us as viewers, fans, whatever, we only could speculate because we're not right next to that fighter during the intermissions of the rounds. We could only see visually what we can tell.
And he was game.
He was
still
game.
And I think the ref did a good job. He brought the doctor in each round to make the doctor make the choice, which it should be the doctor's choice.
Yes.
And he passed. He passed the test. He almost finished RDA at some points. And even though he lost the fight, the dude's got mad respect.
Yeah, I mean, he really almost finished him in the 5th round.
Yeah.
He almost had RDA.
Close,
he almost had it. It was a nail biter.
Yeah, his stock stays high. He doesn't lose even though he lost. He don't lose.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yep.
Yeah, so good on him. Good on him.
Good stuff, baby. But we got the best stuff now. We got the main event of the evening.
Come on, baby.
Kobe Chaos Covington taking on his boy Jorge Masvidal. Game bread, baby.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
Get a sip of water before this one.
This was a interesting matchup. These boys hung out. They trained together. They grew up fighting together somewhat.
Yeah, dude.
And, now they don't like each other and all that.
That whole chestnut.
Yeah. If it's true, if it's real. The fight was real, though, and it was great. I thought it was pretty interesting. Kobe had mad pressure like usual. Put the pressure on Jorge Masvidal.
Put the pressure on him.
Put the pressure on Street Judas.
And then and then Street Judas was doing what the other last two fighters I had critiques on. Why the hell you leg kicking so much, dude? Why are you leg kicking so much?
That's American Top Team, baby.
What are you doing?
It's leg kick central.
I'm sorry, but I'm not liking American Top Team if this is what they're doing with their fighters.
All they do is leg kick, baby.
Let me get this elite striker. Hey, just focus on leg kicks, bro.
Well,
Don't let go of your hands at all. Who the fuck is saying that to these fighters?
Because it worked once on McGregor, it worked once on my boy, and now they think it's gonna work on everybody else. But we already understand. Okay, you gotta check it. It's over now. You don't just keep throwing them.
Exactly. Masvidal was throwing way too many leg kicks. Way too many. And first of all, first round, ding, he runs up there with a flying knee.
Flying knee front kick.
Flying knee front kick. Some crazy shit. I'm like, bro.
We knew that was coming.
Yeah. I mean.
And Kobe's about 10 feet away, so. But Kobe, dude. Boy looked crazy good, man.
Bro.
Boy was on him. Didn't give a fuck. Standing bang. It scared me because he was standing banging with him. It scared the shit out of me.
And you know what? Colby Covington, all the way to like the 3rd round, he was outstriking, outperforming Masvidal, not just in the wrestling area, but striking.
Yeah.
He was outstriking Masvidal, and when it comes to striking, it's like, bro, Masvidal, that's your bread and butter. That's your department right there. You should be schooling this dude right now on your power and your prowess and just getting in there dirty and handling this motherfucker.
He looks scared.
Bro.
Kobe got inside. So Kobe made him fear the takedown so bad that Masvidal could not loosen up. He was flat as fuck, and he could not let go. He admits it himself. He was fearful of the takedown, And that's what happens, man. You get in the head of someone, they scared of fucking you're going to take them down. And they don't want to loosen up. They don't want to commit. They can't be themselves.
I mean, we even called that during the fight, like how flat he was looking. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't committing to anything. And granted, I will give Masvidal credit where credit is due. Mm-hmm. His takedown defense looked pretty stellar.
Yeah,
I it wasn't half bad.
I agree. He did great. He stuffed some. Sometimes I thought he was going to fuck Kobe up because he stuffed the takedown. I thought Kobe's going to gas a little bit. But that just tank doesn't.
And you know what? For the most part, Masvidal didn't get hurt too bad on the ground throughout that whole fight, in my opinion. There was never a point when it was like, oh, damn, Kobe about to finish him. There was never that.
Not on the ground, but against the cage, there's some good combo.
But I'm strictly speaking on the ground.
Right.
When Kobe got him down, he was never really in danger. He just couldn't get up. But you know, he just couldn't get up.
There was a lot of positions where Kobe had half his back against the cage, and Jorge would stay sitting against the cage for a long part of the round.
Yeah.
Kind of just stalemating, you know. Jorge did a great job not getting submitted, not taking much ground and pound, and defending the takedown. But he did a bad job as not letting go when he had opportunities.
Yes.
And he let Kobe ride him a little too long in those clinch positions and didn't try anything to get out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, 100% agree with what you just said. You know what I'm saying?
And he threw leg kicks too much.
And he threw leg kicks too much. It's like, dude, I'm obviously you have to throw leg kicks.
But
obviously.
Let's not forget the little glorious moment that everybody replays now. It's that fourth round when he clacks fucking Kobe in the jaw with the right hook, and everybody replays that one moment of success out of 25 minutes.
And it's like, you know, I would say when that happened, I was like, okay, this is fourth round. You're tired. Don't overcommit. Don't go in there. But he just kind of walked away from it.
Yeah.
In hindsight, afterwards, I'm like, maybe you should have committed a fucking little bit.
I think he missed the same thing. I watched him in the interview afterwards. He knows the same thing. He was so tired, he didn't want to get taken down again.
Yeah.
But he says, like, I should have just fucking went all out there. He's like, that was my 15 seconds window of finishing him.
Yeah.
And he didn't take it.
Yeah. 100. I agree. During the fight, I thought the same thing. I thought he did a good job not overcommitting, going in there, balls to the wall, just be like, I'm going to finish this guy right now. Right now.
But in that instance, he should have, huh?
Because you know what?
Kobe was wobbled, baby. He was fucking looking all bad. I was scared. Like, no! No! Everybody like Chandler and Oliveira.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, fuck. He's dominating. He gets clipped, and it's just like, oh, it changes the tide. But Kobe hung in there.
Colby hung in there, but the only reason why he hung in there is because Masvidal just backed up the whole time after that.
He didn't put his foot on the gas.
He didn't throw anything else after he dropped him.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So then that was the fourth round. Then the fifth round,
Kobe takes it back, the momentum and everything.
Masvidal was striking a little more, but it's same thing, dude. He's just too little too late.
Yep, and ends up getting taken down. Kobe's whispering sweet nothings in his ear at the end of the round, baby. I want to know what he's telling that for. Like, why he's on his back, just whispering in his ear, hitting him in the head. He's probably saying, you're a bitch. I knew you wouldn't win,
I was just saying it's just business, baby.
Just a bunch of
It's
sweet
just
nuts.
business, baby. Like what McGregor said to
He's probably like, I'll buy you dessert later. Don't worry. Damn.
So.
Damn. Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry.
Oh, what's up?
You heard Drake just lost $250K on fucking Masvidal?
Colby Covington's all talking shit. Like,
you know what Masvidal said?
What?
I'll buy you dinner next time you're out in Miami. Dinner? He lost $250,000 on your ass.
Dude, that ain't shit for Drake, though.
Damn, I know, but still stupid.
Drake.
Should have learned, baby.
So, now the main event is over. The card is over, and here we are. Colby Covington still ranked number 1 in the welterweight division.
Yeah, second best to Usman.
So, who's he fight next?
It's a great question. I think we got to hold him off for a little bit because we have a great welterweight battle. I think it might even be on the next pay-per-view, and that's Hazmat's taking on Gilbert Burns, baby. It's
so
official.
Excited.
It's official, and I think it's on the next pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken, which is Volk versus Korean Zombie, and the final rematch we've been waiting for, Peter Yan versus fucking Sterling, baby. So
I don't care about any other fight besides Peter Yan and my boy Aljamain Sterling.
Neither can I, man.
Dude.
But back to your question, I think Hazmat and Burns, he should take the winner of that.
Yeah?
Yeah, because both guys he has not fought yet, and I think they're both great matchups for him.
And Burns is number 2.
Dude, they're both amazing grapplers. You'll finally have an even matchup with a grappling aspect.
Yeah.
He needs to take on the winner of those two.
And then if Conor McGregor doesn't fight for the lightweight title immediately after he gets out of injury, which is probably gonna happen, he should fight Jorge Masvidal.
Oh, McGregor Masvidal?
McGregor Masvidal. Let's happen.
I know Kobe. I forgot Kobe did call out Poirier. That's kind of funny, but I don't think he'd ever.
Oh, I don't even fucking.
You won't even count.
Jorge, that's dumb.
Jorge's an interesting spot. I stopped giving fucking grapplers. That's for sure.
Give him McGregor.
They did up his contract. McGregor's cool. I like the Luque fight too. I think Luque is a badass matchup for him as well. He's got some guys in there that he can stand and bang with. Maybe Kevin Holland if he works his way up.
Oh,
never know.
Oh,
I want to see some strikers against him. I'm tired of seeing him get wrestle fucked. So
true.
Hopefully we get some badass strikers.
We shall see what happens in the future. But for right now, that's the MMA Neighborhood cover of the post of UFC 272, Covington versus Masvidal. And you know what, MMA Neighborhood? Leave your comments in the description. Not the description, in the wherever you put the comments on. Because you know what? To be like, Steven, how dumb of you to not understand the potential of Bryce Mitchell.
Oh.
Or be like, Devin.
Fuck nasty.
Devin, you went hard with the McGregor's impressions this time, babe. You went hard in the paint.
I didn't want to leave you hanging.
And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And make sure to follow here on the YouTube, Devin.
At MMA Neighborhood.
And on the IG.
MMA Neighborhood _Graham.
And you know what? Make sure to leave us with all your best wishes and all that good shit. Because we are still trying to get video in this bitch.
Yes, it will come soon.
We are trying to really hard to get video in this bitch. Coming soon. You guys will be able to see these cute ass faces that talk your ear off for at least 20 to 30 minutes, possibly even more. But I don't know. But as for right now, make sure to, stick around because, it's not the MMA Neighborhood without you. I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we will see you guys next time.
Peace.